All right, good people. How are we doing today? A little liquid sunshine is going on today on this Wednesday edition of Montez at Midday. We're being brought to you by a title sponsor, St. Louis Organics, and they are located at 8088 Watson Road. Feel free to stop on by, say hello. They're having a nice sale going on right now, so you can check that out for sure for yourself, most importantly. But as always, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into the show today. Really do and does mean a lot, because every day is not as predictable as we would want them to be. Some days it comes with misadventures. How we doing today, good people? How we doing? And welcome to the show. If it's your first time tuning in, I'm your host, Dre Montez. You're watching Montez at Midday. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Twitter. And hello, YouTube. But just in case you're feeling a little frisky out there, you want to jump on the website to find out a little bit more about myself and Montez at Midday, as well as our podcast, Who's to Blame, feel free to visit the website at www.dremontez.com. I'd like to say hello to all of the sponsors and thank you. Thank you to all of the sponsors of the show, from title sponsor to the sponsors I yell about it. You see on the website, all of you have played an integral part in where we are at right now. So thank you very much for that. All right, I do have high fives in the building. Chest bump. Let's hug this thing out. All right, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Again, thank you for telling our good friend, good buddy, our brother, Robert OKC, a happy birthday. As Monday was his birthday. Happy birthday again, our buddy Robert. That was awesome. Birthday, you big guy. You deserve it. And also today, we're giving old Sumner Bulldog High School salute to our good buddy, wrestling state champion, Rudy. My man Rudy, truck driver everywhere. My man Rudy, happy birthday to you for sure. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you just had a kid, congratulations. If you pop the question to somebody, how's that going? They say yes. You're out on your own. You just got keys to your own damn spot. You got your own shit. And you just looking around like, this is my shit. Fine. You got your own whip now, huh? Things are coming together, huh? Think step by step, we will get there together as a unit, as a crew, but we will get there. Let's get through our affirmations of the day. We're going to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you, and laugh. I think all those affirmations have been applicable in the past 4 days, ever than life itself. Whatever you may be into in your own personal space, social media, financing, your leisure time, whatever it may be, I bet one of those pillars will become very, very applicable to your everyday entertainment. But most importantly, we cannot forget to appreciate the details of the day. Tax time. That's right. It's almost that time, kids. Let's get it done. Let's get it over with. Somebody's got to do it. You file the unlimited way. Unlimited taxes and more. Call 844-563-1040. It's 844-563-1040. Or stop by their location at 709 North Euclid. All righty, good people. We're getting it in there. We're getting it in there for sure. Faux show people. I didn't expect to read this before the show started, but I did, and I'm feeling a special kind of way. There is no secret out there that I am not a Denver Bronco fan at all. Good morning, my brother Mickey from Washington State. How you doing, my man? Thanks for tuning in. There's no secret that I am a Denver Bronco fan. I've been that way since 1982 by the way of Johnny Elway. But as of March 15th, 2023, Johnny Elway is no longer affiliated with the Denver Broncos. From 1982 to now, We talked about this last week a few times about finding that player. How do you find your favorite player? Well, that was him. That was him. Everything from 82 to now, he is responsible for my behavior in the world of sports when it comes to the Denver Broncos. That man, John Elway. I wouldn't have it any other way. I look at the sports people at that time when I was watching that game on that Saturday, and Raycom Sports did a cut to the Stanford game, and it was talking about the relationship of the quarterback and his dad, who at one time was his quarterback coach, Jack Elway, rest in peace. At that same time, my father was coaching me in baseball. So I said, you know what? I'm going to follow this guy's story. So through George Michael's Sports Machine, USA Today, the paper, I followed Elway. He almost went to the Yankees. He almost went to the then Baltimore Colts. But lo and behold, we got him in Denver. Happiness. Happiness. Who do you know has been with your team that long? Played for your team. Got in the front office with your team. Got in the ownership group with your team. Never went anywhere else and played. That's dedication. That's a part of sports that can't be captured all the time on what we go through as fans and the players when you're affiliated with one organization. I don't think I ever have owned or donned another NFL team's paraphernalia. And that is the reason why. But John Elway, story broke. I shared it on the page today. It's officially done. What are we supposed to do now? Now, John, how are we supposed to talk now? I mean, I want to sell cars for the man when he had the Nissan dealerships. When he had the arena football team, I wanted to go up there and be the mascot. I mean, this relationship goes deep. I got to write a goodbye letter to John Elway. You know how Kobe wrote that letter, Dear Basketball? Well, I'm writing the letter, Dear John. And I know people in the military think Dear John letters is something to laugh at, but in all seriousness, they were not. But Elway is out. One more story, then we're going to get into the show. Everybody tells you this phrase. You can't get upset at things you can't control. I take that to a certain avail. You're right. There's certain things we can't control, but when you know the responsibility and the reason you're at this turning point is not due to your fault, all you want is the people to tell the truth. Man up. If customer service was doing their job, what I'm going through would not be happening. I don't understand how we're at April 4th. No, 5th. April 5th. Today, Michael Jordan Day. 4-5. Today is 4-5 Day, Jordan Day. Number 2. We have February 3rd and we have April 5th. But today is April 5th. 17 days ago, I put in an order for address change and my new debit card. 17 days later, I don't have it. So if I expressed my concern to this company and I told them, I'm like, look, on Wednesday we talked. You said I would have my card within 2 business days. That meant Friday. That meant Friday. And the reason is because the rush was on before Saturday. Saturday is April 1st. The card expired. The card expired at midnight Friday. I was trying to explain this to these people, but nobody was understanding what I was saying. So on Monday, said company decides, well, we're going to send you a barcode. Okay. I don't drive. Let's go on a bus. Let's go. Let's get on a bus and go. Someone sees me walking, gives me a ride, offers me a ride. I go there. The barcode they sent me, there was an error. So I called back. She's like, well, I can't send another one for another 72 hours. What? And I'm talking to the people at the place. And the manager's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Even if that would have went through, I don't think nobody here knows how to do that. What? Call the people back, tell them what happened. They begin to tell me it's going to take 7 to 10 days. It started 17 days ago. I can't do nothing. I can't go up, down, back, forward. Nothing can come in, nothing can go out. This is, again, when people say you can't get upset at things you can't control. I definitely can't control this, but it was definitely preventative. That's all I'm saying. I'm Dre Montez, and you got my word. Let's get on into the show, good people. I posed a question yesterday about baseball movies. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you. What's your favorite baseball movie? What gets you ready for the season? What's your go-to? What is the one that does it for you? A lot of people picked out the Hardball movie with Keanu Reeves. The movie Hardball with Keanu Reeves and Michael B. Jordan's, I guess, first movie. Also, you had a lot of people pick A League of Their Own. Major League. Field of Dreams made the list. There was a short, it was made on HBO. It's called Long Gone. It was a very good movie. The Bingalong All-Stars got a nice little yell. The Natural. The Kevin Costner one, For the Love of the Game. That one right there really, really gets me. He's reflecting on his entire career on his very last game. But going into the game, you didn't know that was going to be his last game. Just reflecting on what 9 innings meant to him throughout a lifetime of baseball. What he remembers, what he cherishes, what he regrets. Those get back to moments. And also there was another good one in there, 8 Men Out. That's a good movie. 8 Men Out is a good movie. I think baseball really gets it, especially Ken Burns' documentary is just amazing, just the story of baseball. But we all know that there's a side of baseball that no one wants to talk about at all. And I'm thinking more and more stories are coming out about what was done wrong. How can we right the wrongs that were done in the past as we're moving forward without doing too much to alter the game and the sacrifice that everyone made in playing this great game that we call America's pastime. But that movie, For the Love of the Game, man, I'm telling you, that is one of those movies, man, that gets it. He also had the Bad News Bears, the one with Walter Matthau, also in the one with Billy Bob Thornton. But you got the gist of that. You got it all. To play the game of baseball, whether you did it or not, to see it through the eyes of Little League, to see it through the eyes of once you played the game and now you're seeing it on a big screen. The Sandlot is one of them. Oh, man. The Sandlot. If that right there doesn't, on our shirts, my brothers, my crew, my uplifting group, we have these shirts made to go to the Cardinals game. And on the back, there's a saying about the last time you went out to play as a kid with your friends. It's one of those touching moments right there. The last time you went outside to play with your friends, do you remember? I'm not talking about now when you go out to the island, lose your damn mind and doing weed and hooker spit and all that shit. No, that's not what I'm talking about. As a kid, do you remember the last time you went outside and played? It's like that. And baseball movies have a way of capturing it all when it comes to the tug and pull. Secret of the Curve is a good movie with Clint Eastwood. And believe it or not, JT, Justin Timberlake. It's a great movie. It's also, they capture the bond. It's usually a struggle with the relationship between a father and a son. Field of Dreams. Come on now. Come on now. If you build it, they will come. Come on. Come on. Bull Durham. Come on. We can go on and on from slapstick movies to some tear jerkers to the ones that really get to the point that get you motivated and working on your craft. But again, they capture a relationship that's kind of missing between a father and son, or a father and daughter, or the daughter's trying to connect with her dad. And the only way she knows how to do it is through baseball, and vice versa. But there's some good ones out there, man. I'm quite sure they got some more on the way when it comes to the story of baseball. But some autobiographies I would love to see them hit hard on. I'm looking forward to them doing the 90s of baseball, the 90s to the 2000s. I want to see how that's done. We know about the strike. We know about that. We know about the steroids. We know about that. I want to know about what was on the other side for us preventative maintenance that we do not know about when it comes to baseball and our game in protecting America's pastime. If you look out the window, we call that in the military liquid sunshine. Oh, man. All the days of yesteryear when you could just have fun when it rained. Then you became an adult. You figured out other ways to have fun in the rain. What's that? Lay around and have sex all day. Yep. Watch movies all day. Play video games all day. Or smoke weed all day. Smoke weed every day. Let me go back to that sex thing. Was watching a segment yesterday, on one of the many shows I watch concerning entertainment. And there is a movie coming out. Well, it's discussing the first 3 days you meet someone. And you already know, male and female, you already know within the first 3 days, consecutive days of spending time with each other, you already know if there's going to be more time. But in those 3 days, what is something that you will not do sexually? You've learned your lesson from the past. I will never, ever again do that sexually to a person within the first 3 days. What do you have? It's not what you think. It's not what you think at all. But it was very interesting, the different things that people were saying about things they have done and things they will never do within the first 3 days of meeting someone. And you know, there's kind of a connection of the first 3 days. One I was shocking. 72% of the people, male and female, said that this right here is like one they will never, ever do sexually. Phone sex on the first date. They said they would never, ever do that again. They said, no, no, no. I was shocked by the high number on that one. I was shocked. I was thinking more of like position styles or a sexual act or something like that. I didn't think it was going to that G-rated version of that. But I guess I can see that the first 3 days you meet somebody and that very first day of contact, they want to have phone sex. Okay, I get it. Time to go. Move on. All right. This has been a topic of discussion since Sunday. March Madness concerned the women's championship. However you want to look at it. Yeah, over with. Blah, I'm tired of this shit. Shut the hell up. You win a championship. You don't know who I are. You don't know where I come from. You don't know my real name. You don't know nothing about me. That's all I'm getting all over the place. But here's what I got to the point of the gist of this here. Reward for winning. What is the reward for winning? I didn't say losing. I didn't say competing at a high level. I didn't say showing up. I didn't say looking good. I didn't see you had both of your real parents there. No. What is the reward for winning? But now it's supposed to change. Or an inclination of change. And it has me going back to when that very first time I heard that word. What in the actual fuck is this? People who went through the trenches, who went to practice, who ran the extra lap, who did everything they had to do to make the team and become a starter. And now you're going to come out with participation trophies? I wish, you know, we went through over here. We saw that change come. It didn't go over well. I get it. Every kid must play. I think every kid should play, should be applicable for the ages 3 to 6. Like 3 to 7. After that, young. Every kid must play from age 3 to 7. After that, no, I ain't got time for that. That's when kids get hurt. No. But we are where we are right now when it comes to rewarding the athletes the teams, the organizations for winning. It seems like we're drifting off the beaten path. There's no way this and this caused this mass of hysteria when it comes to rewarding for winning. Rewarding for winning. I wonder how many people would continue to play sports and support sports if you just played. There was nothing, no reward for winning. You just play the game. Matter of fact, no score. We're just going to put a time clock up there. Boom. See how that go. See how that go. You see how it went when we were in elementary school. We didn't keep score. They just had, you get 22 minutes, y'all go. What? No, it doesn't go well. We can't go back there to try to rearrange the system to work for the people of today's standards and how we're going to reward the people for winning. No. It's a part of the game. It's a part of sportsmanship, believe it or not. I can't remember what school or university taught trash talking as a curriculum. You got to know how to take it and understand it. If you don't know what anybody is saying to you, how do you know there's anything negative? Exactly. Reward for winning has changed drastically across the board. From the participation to the presentation to the overall prize itself. From intramural sports all the way up to professionalism. It's changed across the board. They trying to make the loser feel just as equal as the winner. How is that possible? No. I don't like that type of belief. No. I know I just got my ass beat out there. You trying to tell me to cheer up? We just as good as they are. We should feel good like they do. What? Sometimes the people that say these things, there's no way they did anything on a competitive nature in a sport and you were critiqued on your athleticism. No way possible. No. These are the people that wrote the rules and the guidelines. That's who they are. That's okay. Sometimes you need those people. You need those attaboys, those naysayers. Their coattail riders come in different forms and shapes too as well. They're not always for the players, if you know what I mean. Side note, love and relationship is different for everybody. Whether you've done it before, you're afraid to get back out there, you still believe in love, you still hung up on your ex, it's out there. But when I heard this, it made me say, well, damn. Rupert Murdoch is 94 years old. Him and his girlfriend just broke up. She's 66. Does it end? Does it end? A 94-year-old man just broke up with his girlfriend of 66 years old. Not 66 years together, but that's her age. And he's 94. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. It does not end. I wish the fuck I would be thinking about dating somebody at 94 years old. It's no way. It's no way. But here's what I learned, and hear me out. I'm going to take a short break after this. This is a beautiful quote. Beautiful quote. Rich people are not like us. They're the cheapest people on the planet until they need a friend. Whoa! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let's say it one more time. Rich people are not like us. They are the cheapest people on the planet. The only time they spend money is when they want a friend. Oh! I said it wrong. Rich people are not like us. They are the cheapest people on the planet until they need a friend. Oh! That's going on a t-shirt. That's going on a t-shirt. I did it again. Oh, man. Excitement's in the air. You can feel it in the air. It's a dancer. You can feel it in the air. I'm going to take a short break. and come back with a little bit more of conversation with your boy Dre Montez. Be right back here as we go to commercial break. Let me find my commercial. There it is. Be right back, guys. Smoke them if you got them. Be right back. Peace.
Mountain Man Screw. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
It's Willie and Dre, and we back here at Montez at midday. It's way back Wednesday. Wet it up Wednesday. We here Wednesday. What you gonna do Wednesday? I tell you what we're gonna do Wednesday. We're gonna do a podcast episode live on our Facebook page, Who's to Blame, as well as our Twitter page at W2B Dre Montez, and on YouTube Dre Montez. We're gonna do that at 12 p.m. today, live. It's going to be episode 518 where we talk about the color of sports. Oh, this could get deep. How deep? Deeper than Atlantis. You know, that's deep right there. So you're just tuning in. We talked about already baseball. Oh, baseball movies. What's your favorite one? It's not too late to participate and play. Baseball movies. America's pastime. Oh, the Babe. You got to throw the Babe in there. That's a good one, too. The Babe is good. He's incorrigible. Say it again. Say that word to me one more time. You're incorrigible. That's one day baseball is going to kiss his ass because that's the house that Ruth built. Powerful movie. Powerful movie. 42. Oh, Jackie Robinson story. Oh. That Chadwick Boseman had some acting skills. He could rap. He played Jackie Robinson. He played a superhero. Did he play another athlete? I think he did 2 athletes. But, man, some good baseball movies out there. We also talked about something I saw in a segment yesterday about the first 3 days that you're with someone, you know you're going to be together. Things you would never do again sexually. And surprisingly enough, the number one thing was phone sex on the first date. All right. Next, we talked about reward by winning. What made me want to address that was, obviously what happened Sunday night in women's college basketball. And it just escalated to anything. We're trying to substitute winning and making up excuses to make us feel a part of the conversation. I don't think that's right at all. All right. And we also talked about horrible customer service I'm going through right now. 17 days waiting on a new debit card. No, I can't get any money out. Can't put any money in. No. She said she had to wait 40 hours on another. Yeah, but I don't drive. No, it's raining. No, we're going to let it go. It's out of our hand. All right. Moving right along. Next up, for all my football fans out there that invite people over to their house on a weekly basis, whether it's college football or the NFL. This is remodeling season right now for you. This is cave upgrading, or if you're going to start your man cave or she shed, what are you doing? Of all the man caves you've been to, what size TV you going with? Is it smoke-free, or do you have a smoking room for cigars and or weed and cigarettes only outside? Is there a bar down there? Or is it BYOB? Any video games? Are there any children and women allowed? And what is the home team that you have in your cave? Those are the people that are starting out caves. Now, people that are upgrading, it's probably sound system, TV, where everybody got a 70 and 75 now. I think 84 is just a little bit too extreme. I think 70 to 75 is decent for a man cave. Now, if you're a professional athlete or an actor or a millionaire, your ass should be at the game in a box. Yeah, in the box, not up there. The ones right there, real close, them new ones they had. And I want to sit right there. but what's the thing you want to add? I'm going to add. I never had a sound bar before, not since Wife 2. You buy one entertainment system, you never buy another one. And this one, entertainment systems cost like thousands. Now you get one for like $45. So I'm going to go back out there and I'm going to get a sound system. Because sometimes I want to feel like I'm at the damn game. I want to hear the fan with the speakers on the wall call me an asshole, say asshole to the fan or to the player, but I think he's talking to me. I want to feel that close. I want to feel every hit. I want the wireless cheer that vibrates when your player gets hit, boom, when your team gets hit, boom. I want an interactive remote and interactive TV. Yeah. I want to get 2 more air fryers. Got to get that. 2 more TVs, sound system, new lighting for sure, and a couple of neon signs. I think I'll be good there. But this, again, is cave ideas for people that are upgrading their cave, but just starting out with your cave. If you have something you want to add to the list, throw it out there. You never know who's listening, watching, or reading. If you have an idea for a cave, I think pinball machines are too loud when you're trying to watch football. Somebody going to be yelling and making noise because they got the high score, and everybody going to turn around like trying to watch the game. You can do tabletop games because they got the plug now. You can put the headsets in. You can block out all the noise. Also, do you allow cell phone usage in your cave doing gameplay? Is that an issue? What new rule changes you're implementing in your cave this year? Everybody got to take their shoes off at the door. No certain team paraphernalia is not allowed. I'm quite sure some people out there got some rules and regulations on what they're going to do for the thing. What's going on, my man? What's going on for show? Okay, gotcha. Thanks for sharing that, for sure. But this is upgrade time right now. If you think about it, the little fucker's about to start going to college. So you can get some little small things for your cave. Like if you look for a little smaller fridge, you can get that. The breakfast tables, you can get those cheap as fuck right now. TVs are a dime a dozen. The portable deep freezer, those at a nice price, because a lot of people buy their food separately from their home in their cave. That's sitting and eating. We have to chew it up. I'm about to burn some calories yelling at the TV. What about theme music? Does anyone have theme music when you enter the cave? When someone comes over, there's a knock at the door open. So when they come in, boom, that music plays. That's what I want. I think a cave with some theme music would be awesome. It'd be awesome. I think what would be even better, what if someone has a cave and an RV, but the RV is parked in the garage driveway because it's being repaired, and you get to see the RV and they have a cave. So you can do some outdoor tailgating with the RV, and then when the game start, fellas, let's go on inside. Yeah. So if you're upgrading, here's to your cave ideas and upgrading your man cave. Do your homework. Lots of videos out there. Do your measurements first. I mean, sometimes you can set that in your life, but do your measurements first. They are key. Just because it looks good in the store, don't mean it's going to look good in your house. Already in the building, good people. All right. I love when the internet works. Meaning those beautiful stories that come out. That wedding story I told you guys about a couple of months ago. 13 years ago, these people get married. They take pictures. Blah, 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 blah. Someone loses the damn camera. So young people are starting to use these cameras again. The young people are. So it's making a comeback. Well, this guy is hiking, finds his camera. Of course, he goes back home, finds the little SD card, drives it off, puts it in. Lo and behold, it works. Photos pop up. He shares the photos on social media. Less than 2 hours later, he gets a phone call where he gets a message. Hey, that's me. That was my wedding. Where'd you find it at? Tells him the story. I love when internet works for you, huh? Okay. This one here is in Arlington, Texas. You seen the people outside that dance with the signs and shit, get you to go in there and be putting moves on there and twirling their shit, get you to dance and all that. You know those people. Well, there's this kid in Arlington, Texas that was doing it so good that he got a following. This following found out his passion was Taylor Swift. True story. These total strangers started a GoFundMe account to buy this dude tickets to go see T Swift. That's not it. He's at the concert. Security comes down, taps him on the shoulder. He think they tell him to calm your ass down. Get you a little close to the stage. Taylor Swift then gives this man her black hat autograph. Come on, man. The internet's something else, man. The internet's something else. Look, I want to go to the NFL draft. Look, I want to go to the NFL draft. So I'm just letting you know. I'm not dancing on the corner because no concert. But if you want to get Dre to Kansas City, I'm down with that. Down RV style. RV style. But that is remarkable. Dancing on a corner. He's making people day. They're speaking to him. He becomes a fan favorite. They start a GoFundMe account to get this man tickets to see Taylor Swift. Internet something else, huh? Internet something else. I tell you what. Well, I'm quite sure you're not going to miss this podcast episode 518, The Color of Sports. I'm going to hit them deep on this, and I have to. I talked to the grown people. They said, Dre, sometimes you got to talk that way to people. Well, I think it's time to have that conversation. We got to get back to the table and have that conversation again because it seems as though people want us to discuss it again. So why not? We're going to bring this shit up. Why not? Somebody got to do it because if they don't, they will. Who are they? Them people. All right, folk. Until next time, as they say in the hood, I'll holler at you. But I'm going to leave you with this little word of advice. Rich people are not like us. They are the cheapest people on the planet until they need a friend. Keep that in mind. Don't say I didn't tell you nothing. Don't say I didn't tell you nothing. And go Cards. It's okay. It's early in the year. A lot of them can't walk the first week of the season. So we'll be all right. Ease his pain, Cardinal fan. Ease his pain. All right, kids and boys and girls and children of all ages out there. Again, we'll be back at 12. We're going to talk some podcasting news here. People are going to talk about that old podcast with your boy, Dre Montez. And thank you again to our title sponsor, St. Louis Organics. They're located at 8088 Watson Road. Stop on by, say hello. Until next time, kids, I'll holla.